Hello, boys and girls. Guess what time it is? It's story time. Hello, everyone. This is Miss Marcia bringing to you another story. So let's sing together. It's story time, it's story time. You haven't got to pay a dime. If you want to have some fun, get a comfy seat and sit right down. Now listen very carefully, for you can learn as much as me. Make believe in what you hear, these stories I shall read to you. La 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 la. And our story today is another Eric Carle book, A House for Hermit Crab. A House for Hermit Crab, another Eric Carle book. So, that's Hermit Crab. So let's see what's gonna happen with her house. Why is she looking for a house? So we are going to find out what's going on. Time to move, said Hermit Crab one day in January. I've grown too big for this little shell. He had felt safe and snug in his shell, but now it is too snug. That means it's too tight, it's too small. Hermit Crab stepped out of the shell and onto the floor of the ocean. But it was frightening out there in the open sea without a shell to hide in. What if a big fish comes along and attacks me, he thought. I must find a new house soon. That's Hermit Crab going in search of a home, a house. Early in February, Hermit Crab found just the house he was looking for. It was a big shell and strong. He moved right in, wriggling and waggling about inside it to see how it felt. It felt just right, but it looked so, well, plain, thought Hermit Crab. So he found the house, and let's see what's gonna happen now. In March, Hermit Crab met some sea anemones. They swayed gently back and forth in the water. How beautiful you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to come and live on my house? It is so plain it needs you. I'll come, whispered a small sea anemone. Gently, Hermit Crab picked it up with its claw and put it on his shell. See? It's gonna live on Hermit Crab's shell. In April, Hermit Crab passed a flock of starfish moving slowly along the seafloor. How handsome you are! Would one of you be willing to decorate my house? Said Hermit Crab. I would, signaled a little sea star. Carefully, Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and put it on his house. So, he has an anemone. Now he has a starfish. In May, Hermit Crab discovered some coral. They were hard and didn't move. How pretty you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to help make my house more beautiful? I would, creaked a crusty coral. Gingerly, Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and placed it on his shell. He didn't want to break the coral, so. In June, Hermit Crab came to a group of snails crawling over a rock on the ocean floor. They grazed as he passed by, picking up algae and bits of debris and leaving a neat path behind them. How tidy and hard-working you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to come and help clean my house? I would, offered one of the snails. Happily, Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and placed it on his shell. See the snails there? In July, Hermit Crab came upon several sea urchins. They had sharp, prickly needles. How fierce you look, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to come and protect my house? I would, answered the spiky sea urchin. Gratefully, Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and placed it near its shell. It couldn't go on the shell, so it went near the shell. In August, Hermit Crab and his friends wandered into a forest of seaweed. It's so dark here, thought Hermit Crab. How dim it is, murmured the sea anemone. How gloomy it is, whispered the starfish. How murky it is, and complained the coral. I can't see, said the snail. It's like nighttime, cried the sea urchin. So what do you think they need now? In September, Hermit Crab spotted a school of lanternfish darting through the dark water. How bright you are! Would one of you be willing to light up my house? I would, replied one of the lanternfish, and it swam over near to the shell. So they give off light. In October, Hermit Crab approached a pile of smooth pebbles. How sturdy you are! Would you mind if I rearrange you? Not at all, answered the pebbles. Hermit Crab picked them up one by one with his claw and built a wall around his shell. Now my house is perfect, cheered Hermit Crab. He has everything he needs for his house now. But in November, Hermit Crab felt that his shell seemed a bit too small. Little by little, over the year, Hermit Crab had grown, just like you. Soon, he would have to find another, bigger home, but he had come to love his friends, the sea anemone, the starfish, the coral, the sea urchin, the snail, the lanternfish, and even the smooth pebbles. They have been so good to me, thought Hermit Crab. They are like a family. How can I ever leave them? In December, a smaller hermit crab passed by. I have outgrown my shell. Would you know of a place for me? I have outgrown my house too, said Hermit Crab. I must move on. You're welcome to live here, but you must promise to be good to my friends. I promise, said the little crab. So Hermit is giving away his home to a smaller crab, so he's going to look for a bigger shell. The following January, Hermit Crab stepped out and the little crab moved in. Couldn't stay in that little shell forever, said Hermit Crab as he waved goodbye. The ocean floor looked wider than he had remembered, but Hermit Crab wasn't afraid. Soon he spied the perfect house, a big empty shell. It looked, well, plain. Sponges, he thought, barnacles, clownfish, sand dollars, electric eels. Oh, there are so many possibilities. I just can't wait to get started. So he's going to decorate this bigger shell now. The end. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell so you won't miss another story. So I'll see you next time on Story Time with Miss Marcia. Bye-bye.